Hey right guys, Trace Munch's Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 8 of American Horror Story Season 8. I like that, like 8-8, we're in 8-8. So, last episode was okay, I think it was a good one, but nowhere near as strong as like the previous kind of 3 or 4. And we are getting very, very close to the end of the season now, so hopefully, like, I'm waiting for us to get back to like the present day where we're going to have to like take down Langdon basically. I don't think it'll be this episode because the past doesn't seem to have wrapped up yet for sure. I don't think it'd even be in episode 9. Like, I'm going to assume we're only going to really get one episode back in the present day, which I don't know how that'll work, but we'll wait and see. And yeah, just I like the last episode, so but hopefully this one's a little bit better because I think it was good. But because the rest of the season's been so fantastic, I think it kind of stuck out a little bit. But we'll see how this one is. So if you enjoy, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe. And if you do want the full uncut reaction to this episode and the rest for American Horror Story, then a link to the Patreon page will be down below. And yeah, let's go. Oh shit. Langdon's found him. Oh no. Turn into the Hulk?
When I do, my Ms. Mead will stand by me as we watch you die.
You can certainly go to hell.
That's why she's
you
a
won't
robot.
find her there.
What have you done?
Her soul is hidden by a spell only I can break.
I'm never alone.
What did he do to you?
I have my father.
Where is he now? Why did he let this happen?
There's humanity in you. I see it.
Oh, why couldn't you have just gone with her?
If you come with me, maybe we can find it.
I kind of want him to go with her, but yeah.
Somehow, some way I am gonna bring her back. I'm gonna kill every last one of you.
Oh my god. I knew he wasn't going to, but I'm just like, couldn't he have done it? Couldn't he have just kind of been a good guy for... Oh, look at that, they're in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Or you let me die here.
Good show, mate. 4 days later. Well, he's still there.
You're everything we expected. The Alpha and the Omega. Who is, who was.
Are you my father?
Yep. What is happening?
What do you want from me?
What is this?
People, listen the fuck up.
Jesus.
Just because we have a president who's a total douche nozzle, and I gave all the money to the NRA. Next week, I need to feel some evil.
Even he's like, I just
I need
can't be
to
arsed.
be repulsed. I need to feel sick to my
What a group
stomach.
of dickheads, man.
I want to be inspired.
My place is only a couple of blocks from here.
That's actually really nice of you.
Oh,
What can I say?
give him a hug.
That's why Satanism is the way of the future.
Yup.
We are the
Okay.
fastest growing religion in the world. So we need people like you to the devil. And he gave me everything I ever wanted.
Sold your soul. Did you sign a contract in blood?
I made a deal in a black mass, as one does.
Yeah, as
Through
yeah,
prayer
might as
and
well.
by prayer, killing people. It works. Cable package with all the premium channels. I shoot up
What is
heroin
this?
as much as I want, and I never get the sweat. Us in eternal darkness so that we can walk with Satan in eternal hellfire.
Killer, mate.
I'm the one you're waiting for.
How dare you blaspheme!
Well, before you kill me, dear believer, see me.
Whoa! He is the one.
Hail Satan! Our Savior has risen.
Jesus Yay! Is this an episode? Like, I don't really... Why? He's getting his followers, but they're all gonna die in the apocalypse anyway, so why do we care?
Are you ready for an old-fashioned human sacrifice?
Oh, let's go! Human sacrifice! Love a bit of human sacrificing. My favourite thing to do in my spare time.
He go before.
Michael doesn't need to sell his soul.
I am your son. I don't know what it's...
The end times are upon us. Behold.
The beast.
Funhouse!
Is it possible that you're the one?
I am.
God, this is a Matrix.
Hail Satan.
Hail nobody. Hail Michael Langdon, but you love him. Oh, double kill. Bravo! Bravo! No. Yeah, I'm not feeling this episode at all. I don't get it. Like, why?
What do you mean you're not sure?
I don't know what to do. Where to begin?
But you're the Antichrist.
People won't let me forget. Everyone keeps saying that I'm special, that I'm the only one who can bring about the end times, but nobody gave me a fucking instruction manual. And the one person who always helped me, who I could always turn to for advice, she's gone now.
Cool.
Anyone who can help get you back on track, they can.
What's this? I guess we're slowly getting to like the present day now. Like, we are almost there, it seems, but oh boy.
Structured, I want to be in the worst part. Or the
What?
best part. I want to burn in blistering fire for
Well, 5,000 of our clients just got their dicks ripped off.
I am HR, bitch.
Oh my god.
And everything else that matters around here, too. Now do me a favor and get the fuck out of my sight.
Jesus. Jesus.
Easy.
How do you guys not OD?
Yeah. How are they alive? They're just snorting like a bowl of it.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool, but it's just a tattoo on your scalp.
No. It's true, I can feel the darkness. It's making me sick, and it's coming from him.
Holy shit!
That'll do it. Oh yeah, I think that's the note.
Hail Satan. Hail Satan. Hail Satan. Hail Satan. Satan.
Dude, we owe everything to your old man.
That'll be
You know
me
how much
with
time you
Cody,
wasted
to be
doing
fair,
the Silicon
from
Valley
sort of
grind?
real life.
Found our fate. A fucking abacus.
We can whip you up a new right-hand lickety-split player.
You can? Tell us about her. Everything you can remember.
Okay. We know they succeed as well. This is just feels...
No, we owe him more than this. Not when your client's the spawn of Satan. Think! I'm thinking! Think hard! I'm thinking! Think faster!
It feels like a Seth Rogen skit.
How I've missed you, Michael.
just straight away. Oh my god. No. It was different. It maybe possibly was needed. I don't think we needed a 40-minute episode about all of that. I think you could have crammed everything that happened here into 10 minutes. It's just, I don't know why. I didn't really see the point in it. Like, yeah, I know we're trying to get to like the present day and learn how certain things happened. Like, how did Miss Mead come back if she was burnt alive and was a robot? But that's what this whole episode was about. Like, I didn't think we needed to show the followers of Satan coming because they're all going to blow up in the apocalypse anyway. So none of those characters were interesting. They were actually annoying to watch for me. So yeah, there was two things I did like about this episode. The first one being Michael Langdon. Like, if this episode had a different actor or a different character doing it, it would have been abysmal. Like, it would have just been awful. But luckily, Michael Langdon, every time he's on screen, he's just like, you're such a sick character. And maybe that's credit to Cody for doing a good job with the acting, but yeah, he's still a great character. I don't think this episode was good, but I think he's a great character. And the first scene, I think the first scene was actually the peak of the whole episode, where Sarah Paulson's character was basically like, just come with me, and he almost went and then didn't. That was, to me, the only really fantastic scene, and there was one other little moment I liked, which is Michael Langdon kind of expressing that he doesn't have anyone. It's just, whenever he shows emotion, you kind of feel bad for him. Other than that, though, I really honestly didn't enjoy this episode. Sorry to people if maybe, I don't know what everyone's thoughts on this episode kind of are. I haven't been on Twitter because I know that I'd see spoilers and everything, but I'm going to assume people didn't enjoy it because I don't know, it just felt so out of place because you didn't have all the characters that we've been watching apart from Langdon. But what if people don't like Langdon? Then they're going to hate this episode. Luckily for me, I think is the best character, so it was a little bit better than it would have been for people who don't like him, obviously. But there just wasn't enough here for me to latch onto. Yeah, Miss Mead's back, and we knew she was going to come back eventually anyway. All this episode did was show us how that happened. But like I said, I think you could have crammed it all down into 10 episodes. Like, all this cool thing, just them trying to be funny, the comedy wasn't really there. The comedy in American Horror Story is good majority of the time, but for this episode, I just really didn't think it worked. I don't know. It's just a bit. It's just weird. I know American Horror Story is a weird show anyway at times. But I haven't seen Freak Show and I haven't seen Hotel, and I think if this episode was in a different season, maybe it would have been more at home. But this season's been so great at like telling the storytelling and the characters and the flashbacks as well, and learning about Michael Langdon, that this particular one really felt out of place from the rest of the season. Like I said, I think this episode could have worked maybe in a different season, but here we're making a robot and it's like, I don't know. Like I said, I just thought the cult was ridiculous. Those two characters that Evan Peters and blanking on his name, but the comedian they were playing was just like, they weren't funny to me. Like I said, it felt like a Seth Rogen, like, oh, we're just going to improv and see what happens. And I love Seth Rogen, it's not bash against him, but like here, again, it just feels out of place. And yeah, I just found it a bit boring from what, like, I don't know. It's frustrating because, like I said, this season has been amazing. It's been so good. And then last episode was way better, but I was hoping this one would be better than episode 7, just because episode 7 was good, whereas the rest was great. This one was even worse than episode 7. I'd argue this was probably the weakest episode of the season so far. For me personally, if people enjoyed it, fantastic. But I don't know, it just didn't really work for me, personally. Apart from the first scene, I thought the first scene was fantastic. It's annoying. Rating for the episode, I don't think it was abysmal. It wasn't like the worst episode I've seen. Not as bad as the random episode they had last season with Lena Dunham here. That was a lot worse than this. I just think because the rest of the season has been so, like, 8 out of 10, like mid 8s out of 10, like, you know what I mean, that this one kind of takes away from all those high ratings, because I'd probably give this one maybe like a 4.8 out of 10, maybe like a 5 out of 10, I don't know. I'm just very about it, so we'll go 5 out of 10. Yeah, I think there's 3 more episodes, so hopefully I think all 3 of these next episodes, if there is 11, there might be more, I think all three of them need to be fantastic to kind of make up for this one. But there we go. To be fair, like I said, it's not the end of the world because everything else has been so good. So I'm still very happy with the season. But yeah, there we go, guys. Sorry if that wasn't the best reaction. It wasn't the best episode. So yeah. But thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. And I'll be back next week for episode 9. Until then, peace.